And good day there, BBPN. Here we are. Games of the week. We're going to try and wrap things up here with the week 4 broadcast there. So, of course, the early division we've been left behind here is Nurgle division. I can understand that. They've been having a bit of excitement. And, of course, there was a bit of delay there because, everyone was stuffing themselves with, plague birds and, raping and all the lovely land you got for all that colonization and everything else. P.S. They want the colonies back. All right, let's get started. Here we are, so week 4 in the BBPN season number 2 here, and we're taking another quick look here. And yes, guess what? It's those poor Bretonians again. They've had a hell of a time, and yours. And it is a more typical Nurgle team. Don't get me wrong, there's some interesting Nurgles in play this year. No less than 3 Nurgle teams. I looked for a lizard team. There isn't one over here, so sorry. The Delta Airlines week is done. That's it. 3 out of 4. Yeah, well, now we're going to see what happens here. So, Luggage versus Bretonians. Now, quick call up here. Yeah, you can see how brutal the last game was for Bretonians. 1, 2, 3, 4 loners. Oh, guess what? There's number 5. No, I'm serious. Well, why has he got 5? Because he's temporarily hired an extra player to plug the hole in, but he is that crippled this game. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's get it started here. And we're going to change the weather here, make it extra nice there. Nice wafting breeze. Yay, absolutely exciting, isn't it? And there we go. Let's turn it around there. Nurgle, of course, loves being on the defense. No, seriously, Nurgle's best advantage, of course, is being defense. Alright, wrestle, because that wrestle works. Meanwhile, you can take a look at the Nurgle team here. They do have a skill. Yes, mighty blow on the Nurgle Warriors. Did not buy block, he'd like to actually do something. And this is the dream game in front of them. And the peons are getting to work here. 2 rerolls for each team. Who is the fans cheering for? You got it, the stinky bastards. They failed to pick up the ball. They're going to try it again. Yes, he's got it. And he's off and running. But there goes one of his very few precious rerolls. He has the fame. And of course, you can see he also has a bribe. More relentless pummeling. It's going to be one of those crazy games. Because let's face it here, since he has, 5 loners, odds are a reroll wouldn't work anyway. And speaking of, though, that works just fine. Does it now? It's just a stun.
Crap!
Yeah, well, I can hear him over here. I know this coach, and it's definitely overdue time for payback here. Alright, Nurgle. Now, it's a fabulous coach here, but he's also had an interesting start to his season. You're hearing that a lot this season. There's a lot of teams having interesting starts. Now, admittedly, a lot of that comes from some coaches this season too willing to do a lot of experimentation. They are breaking away from the normal teams they play. Speaking of normal teams, you forgot that, didn't you? There's no one next to him. And now he's got no tackle zones. Pay attention. It's not like I don't broadcast every day, right? Well, nowadays they do anyway. So, the lessons are there, lads. Okay, that's the one heckle I'll give you. I get it, you're not used to this team. You gotta remember that part. Really stupid means he handle it. Any goblin coach knows that. Alright, meanwhile, speaking of, he's gobbling away here. Now, the Bretonians would love to score because, quite frankly, they'd love to start getting some skills. You start looking at the remaining surviving players, they're all just short of a skill. But again, grimly, it has been that kind of season for him. Taking his time. And there's nothing wrong with taking his time here. But you gotta remember here, all this disturbing presence means a pass action isn't really in the cards. He just right now dares to dream that he can actually get something to work here. And as you can see, he's trying to make it work. Gets away with the dodge. And he's off and running. So, you know, is there a screen? Well, not really. Well, is there any blocking? Well, no, not really. Now he has remembered to get Fluffy moving. That's a good move. Ties up 2 peons. They're pretty much out of the game. Just knock it over, free up. Fluffy's done his job. Dead serious. Fluffy's done his job. As long as he gets 2 players or more, he's doing his job. And I don't think the peons are going to try. However, all this fend does come in handy. They might be loners, but that is a useful skill. And since your opponent doesn't really have block, so this is where the Bretonians, I do admit it's an interesting advantage they have. Potentially they have 8 players that have technically a block category, either wrestle or block. So 1 in 9s don't worry them so much. If you're a Chaos team, you despise it. Speaking of despise here, Nurgle's despising the fact he can't break a peon. They're only Armor 7 left. But everyone don't remember, Armor 7, Strength 3, but Move 6 and they're only 40k. And they come with Fend. They're a lovely, you know, bucket basement lineman. They really are. Alright, back up here. Push me, push you. Peon does a great job. And yes, you can see what he's looking at here. He's actually going to try and get away with the surf. That's the theory. Yeah, here it is. Here he comes. There's the Dauntless. There's the hit. Does he get anything? Yes, he does. Yes, indeed, he does. And yes, the bells are rung, and there is the quick boots. Because, well, that's what any Bretonian coach's high level actually does there.
Bruh.
Well, so they say anyway. Alright, back into the game there. Come on, you can pay attention. Yes, I know. It's been a long week. Oh dear. Well, it's not my bloody fault. They're just having a bad day. It does happen on occasions. Fails the dodge, and he's done it again. He's forgotten there's no one next to him. Yes, he's activating him to do a block. Again, that's not what Fluffy does.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, at least he got a stun. That is the high point of the Nurgle game so far on turn 3. He got a stun. That's a pretty grim answer, isn't it? Alright, can you make it 2 at least? Sigh.
Yay!
See, 2 stuns. Now, here's where he's hoping to get some magic here. There we go, solid punch. Make it 3 stuns. This does mean you're going to have to start going after the ball carrier. And admittedly, that Pestigore is the right player. Unfortunately for him, he's also realised that, and he's going to try and take the Pestigore out. It's a good solid block. Punches him back. Doesn't achieve much. And meanwhile, thanks for standing still here, he can now actually get out of this situation. Again, this is why Fluffy, I know you want to give him skill points, very rarely throws blocks. I'm serious, he only throws blocks when he's got nothing better to do. It really is a different way of thinking about your team. It's a lesson learned for this coach. But again, as mentioned at the beginning of the cast here, there's a lot of coaches trying out new teams this season in the BBPN. Some are having a great time, others not such a good time. And finally, he's actually achieved something. It's a KO. And yes, that is now the high point of the Nurgle game. They've gotten a KO on a bloody peon. Now that's a good position. Now he's keeping a keeper. Good idea. Smash him into the beast. He's not going anywhere, Sunshine. And the pressure continues. Amazingly, Rotter does make a... Now, admittedly, Rotters do have agility of 3. People forget that. But Rotter's AG3, the Warrior's AG2. Well, we got him.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
And yeah, he has hit someone there. It is a precious KO there, and something the Bretonians are in a wee bit of trouble. They might actually want to try and score this touchdown. It's only turn 5. Ball hasn't moved anywhere. And here comes Crazy as Crazy B. Now he got a good solid punch there, but it does nothing for Fluffy. He might have to risk the Dauntless. Peons have marked everything up. Alright, here we go. Foul appearance.
Holy dooly!
It absolutely is one of the greatest fun little skills there when it does kick in on Nurgle. It means on a roll of a 1, you just can't throw the block. People forget that a lot. It's one of Nurgle's strange advantages. Like I said, it's why they're so good as a defensive team. It's little things like that. As an offensive team, well, other than just being generally offensive in smell, oh dear. He got that one about bloody time. That was a lot of celebration there from the Nurgles after all that effort. And he finally gets another one. Well, almost a time warp. It's only a KO, not an injury. But from Nurgle's viewpoint here, this turn is going absolutely bloody marvellous. He's in a great position here. He seems to have reduced most of the entire team down. Here's the big question, what's the battalion's got to do? It is becoming quite... Oh, well... See, he'd like to get Fluffy a skill. He really would. You can tell he's trying very hard. But all it does is, unfortunately, kick out a peon who can now actually help this little character. Alright, he risks the blitz. Gets the push away. Is he running?
Run, bitch! Run!
Indeed he is. He even makes the GFI. Makes 2. It's not bad at all. Coach is pushing the limits with this team. Only has to. And he's wonderfully gone in and actually stunned himself.
You are so small! It's funny to me!
That's funny to someone, alright. Nurgle suddenly has a problem. He has to go running after this thing. And again, remember, AG2 cannot easily dodge away. He's probably going to try it, though. 2 dice. He's having a great time punching these ones out. Fluffy, still nothing. It's just not his day. I know you really want to level him up, he's just not getting anything. And it means, unfortunately, the frustration is he's just, well, not doing the job he meant to. Alright, where's the blitz coming from? He's actually decided he's going to ignore that one. It's not a bad idea. Gets solid kick to his backside, moves on in. Well, you can actually tag him up if you want. There's a good sorted punch. Nurgle sloshes his way across the field. Really? We're going for fouling now, are we? Did he get him? Well, looks like the constable brought his kids to school today and he's going to teach them no fouling allowed. He's ejected. And unfortunately, from Nurgle's viewpoint, that's actually not a good thing, because it means it's an easy score. Well, the the Bretonians will celebrate. One hell of a messy drive, but it does indeed work. They managed to get all the way down the field, and they actually scored up, and they do recover to the chaos. So a good job done would be their view, basically. And unfortunately now they're stuck with all the loners still. So let's take a look here. Yes, linemen, and of all things, it's a name one, so much for that idea. And of course, one peon staying KO. Notice which ones are hurt. The ones who are actually members of the team. The loners are still on the bloody field. All fucking 5 of them. But it does mean the Bretonians somehow, by some miracle, do have 10 players still on the pitch. And for this team, that is a bloody miracle. They've been getting punished worse than bloody elves this year. It's a tough team to run. It really is. Because if things start really going wrong, money bleeds. Meanwhile, as for the Nurgle, well, they suddenly got one critical KO staying out, but the injection doesn't help them either. As you notice, now suddenly they're short players. Really? We're going to throw something? Oh boy.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Well, Fluffy's down. I don't know what's that coming out of him. If it's not blood, it's definitely greenish. Come to think of it, I don't want to know. I really don't. So turn 7, Nurgle, not known for the speed, has to re-roll that one if he wants to keep the turn going. So there goes the precious re-roll. So you notice Nurgle hadn't even used the re-roll for, a full 6 turns. It was that kind of turns for both teams. There we go, good solid hit. Does he get him? Yes, he does. About bloody time.
Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
Well, Nurgle's having a good job of it here. Can they make it too? Well, I was getting optimistic. But Fluffy just gets to lay there. Okay, would you like to actually go for the completion? Sean. Yeah, there's a scream of misery, alright. It's like when my sister's dates for the football team cancel. All of them. She just thinks of the lost profits, really. Alright. Okay, Bretonians. Really? He actually gets one?
Settle it in smash!
Alright. That's it for that peon. You might want to keep that one. He actually knows how to hit something and not fall down in the process. Now, the Bretonians, I hate to admit that this is the wise move. You're up 1-0, you've got all these loners, just leave. You don't need to stand here. As you can see, yeah, well, the loners has finally actually done his job. He suffered an injury. Push me, push you. Nurgle is utterly frustrated this drive and has to re-roll that. There goes the precious re-roll one more time. And yes, that loner is still surviving. See, he's got the ball this time. Does he want to do the completion? Here we go. Sigh.
Ooh, you suck!
Well, nothing went right, so off they go. They are done for this half. 1-0 is your score. This halftime, of course, is brought to you by our favourite candy. You little twat. Own it. Be it. Everything you want in a candy bar and less. So, taking a look here, the Bretonians, it's again, no surprises, yet another brutal game, but they're actually winning. This is a position he's not used to. And now, guess whose turn it actually is? Yeah, you got it, Nurgle. Now, Nurgle games are well known for not being high-scoring affairs, yet typical Nurgle victory is usually 1-0. AKA, they don't let the opponent score and they slowly ooze their way down. Later, Nurgle becomes one of the best defensive teams, especially once the first skill they ever get on a water is usually, yes, you got it, kick. Just to place the ball somewhere inconvenient and make life miserable. Speaking of miserable, hey, look, it's a free reroll. He's happy. Well, sometimes things actually go right, and his mind's absolutely blown. Something's actually gone right. So yes, as you can see there, he's got 3 rerolls. But the pain just continues.
Settle it in smash!
Fortunately, he does survive. And him.
I'll wipe all horrors from this world, starting with you.
And Fluffy has finally become home. Yes, he's gotten himself a casualty. One more, and he's suddenly a real player. Meanwhile, the interesting pummeling of the peon continues. Not that anyone cares. They're just loners. It's not like they're human beings or anything. Oh, look, he's got the ball. And this time, Nurgle very sensibly is just going to cage it up and slowly march down the field. Because yes, notice the count here. He's running out of players. He's down to 8. But what do you expect? The peons don't do much, although they just die. And stink. And eat. And shite. And stink some more. You know where I'm going with this one. But the Bretonians, I do give it credit here. Now he realises it's time to put some kind of screen up and try and stop Nurgle. I stress the word try. Now it's been known to happen. So here comes Nurgle, moving on along here. He's more than happy to engage. Yep, he has fully remembered. Have someone saying next to Fluffy. Fluffy technically got into players. Can move. Moves along here. And it looks like he's deciding he's got some time. Let's try and peel the road. And nothing. And unfortunately, that's a mistake. Why? You moved him away from Fluffy. Again, you've got to get used to how technicals really work. That's not how they work. It's almost like he's treating you like a prehensile tail. No, 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 no. It does keep the cage up. I said he keeps it. Never mind. I'm talking to my bloody self. I don't care what the chat's saying. Yes, I see you. Alright. Now, Bretonians, they do see this opportunity here to cause some damage. How about a good fisting? That's damage. And meanwhile, everyone else moving on in, keeps the screen up here. Does get away with a dodge, see what I mean? You don't? Never mind. And meanwhile, the peon here, cheeky bastard, gets away with a push. He's going to stay right there. Gets away with a dodge. How about you, Sunshine? Do you want to risk one dice? Because that would be funny. No? Well, bloody hell. Doing anything for your audience, are you there? Nice. Alright, carrying on. Nurgle is going to continue the onslaught here. They've got a couple more turns. And they figure what the odds he can keep dodging. Meanwhile, Fluffy here, well, he's on a bit of a tear. Only a stun though, unfortunately, because the Fen can't follow up. This is a bit of a problem. So that means Fluffy's kind of out of work for right now. He was so helpful. He so much wanted to play with the thing, and it fell apart. As they say, that's what Nurgle's like, especially Beast and Nurgle. They love to go and play with the things. They like making new friends. And they give diseases to the new friends. This is kind of like my sister on Friday night. Anyway. Nurgle moving on along, keeps him marked up. Not doing another foul, is he? So the Bretonians on the move here. They got to try and contain this. So far, not bad. Dauntless does do the work. Again, goes back to the discussion of the Bretonians.
How come they don't have a big guy?
Because they have 4 fucking Dauntless, that's why. I'm serious, that's basically the discussion. And if you see the original proposed team for the Bretonians, yes, they have an ogre. Just like other, human teams. Of course, it's pointed out, well, in that case, then the Amazons are supposed to have a big guy. Ah, you're going to have to wait for that one, lads. You're going to have to wait for that one. Alright, speaking of waiting and waiting, there goes a couple of dice there. 1 in 9, bane of any Chaos team. Until he skills up. Does get the knockdown, but there goes the precious reroll. Now he's off and running. Well, you have a hole. This is where you're going. Yep, strong left. Well, he's pretty committed at this point. He does have to score it here. I don't think he can stall it up anymore. Oh, no, right, fine. Fluffy needs a good belly rub. He's not moving. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4. You mark them up. Not these two. Of course, then again, that was the plan with this one. I get it. I'm being a little critical, aren't I? You just don't like him being this mobile. Alright, you've kind of marked them up. Mind you, he can dodge away. Well, it's not perfect, but, you know, you can blame Fluffy. Now Fluffy's been left behind, there's no one to keep him. Bretonians, they're going to try and contain this. I stress try. And, well, that was a good try. Push, mate, push you. Cheap, sweet bugger all. This is a very light screen. Well, he's down.
And now he's here to us.
Would you like to try that again, Princess? Yes, he does. He does make the reroll. Well, he got a freebie. Hasn't needed one in a while. It's actually been one of those games. Very little rerolls, such a weird situations. One die dauntless. You gotta love it, and he got him.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Well, power regeneration, he doesn't care. Good thing, too. That was a serious injury. That was a real one. That was a stat decrease, lads. And fun fact, regeneration does nullify any and all stat decreases. Otherwise, you'd hear a lot of complaints from the Khemri team and the Tomb Guardians. Anyway. The Rotters, all in. They're going to shove this ball down his throat and he's going to like it. Well, he's left Fluffy behind. And that is incredibly vulnerable. Does get the solid hit though. Does he get a peon? No, no, he's not that lucky today. Yeah, wasn't ignoring it. He's going to take the chance. One die all around. He's got him.
And get off my lawn!
Yeah, he got him because he drinks and he knows things. Yep, absolutely. Behold, he fails the dodge. Well, do you want to try that again? Yes, he did. And no.
Message for you, son.
Yeah, fails to pick up the ball, fails the dodge, makes the reroll, then fails the ball again. However, if you're Nurgle, ball handling skills until you get your, past to goal with extra arms, not your strong point. And immediately, 1 in 9's a roll. He gets the knockdown, but now there's no rerolls left. He's got to do something to go and secure the ball and actually get it somewhere. Well, that's a good start. Push him away. Well done, lad. Now you actually need this football thing. It's kind of important to the game. Alright, Chaos Warrior. Good solid punch. Does he get one more? Yes, he does.
Run away! Run away!
Oh, well, that was good fun. Hey, Fluffy, I got you a toy. No.
Finish her!
It's not happening. Cat's absolutely not doing it. Oh, well. The Bretonians, this is desperation football time. And yes, you've got plenty of loners to piss away on this one. But no, seriously, it's desperation time because you're up 1-0. And Nurgle's only got 2 more times to put it away and no rerolls. It's not over to that fat Aveling dice. We know how this works. There we go, 2 more dice. And he got him!
Yeah!
Yes, behold, he's gotten another one. And yes, for those at home, yes, that's a double roll, double miss game, but it only counts as 1. Real shame that. And the Bretonians, not out of the woods yet here. Nurgle can still score this. But with now rerolls, they're going to have to start getting away with a couple of things here. And that's not it.
That was strangely arousing.
Yes, yes, it was. Look, Nurgle's getting pissed. One more force roll like that, Nuffle, and the Fluttershy gets it, alright? Right. Yeah, he'd love to have Fluffy in this. Fluffy would do great wonders. But he doesn't have, like, again, the same problem. Doesn't. That one really stupid, and he's had to leave him behind. Bretonians. Continue the onslaught there. Push me, push you. Hello there again. And foul appearance once more goes in.
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
But it's done the job. Nurgle.
Brutality.
Well, he's gotten another stun. But now it's desperation. You got to pick up the ball and throw the ball. That is your one option. I didn't say it was a good one, but it's the only one you've got. Not when that happens.
The horror! The horror!
Yeah, it's absolutely been one of those kill, kill, kill things here, but the Bretonians, starting with 5 loners, have held on. And they're still holding on, what's left of them. It has cost them dearly. Mind you, 5 loners, I don't think they much care about the cost. There we go, and the peons are still doing the job.
Make it stop! Oh, make it stop!
Yeah, he's got another one. It's a stun. Foul appearance kicks in one more time. He goes to hell with that one. The next one goes rolling in. Burns the reroll because he's got nothing better to do. And that's the final right there. The Bretonians, Kill Rich Dudes, finally pull a win. 1-0 over the Nurgle team. And you look at the stats there. It's just crazy. 5 loners. 5 is what he had to come into this game. And yet he still pulls off a 1-0. Well, it does show that the Bretonians are capable of great things. Maybe this is the beginning of the great recovery in the Nurgle division for this Bretonian team. As for Beyond Technical, you're still learning Nurgle, aren't you? It's a learning curve. Anyway, it looks like we'll try and make today a double feature for you, so stay tuned there in the chat there. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with, yeah, you got it, the Elf Civil War. That one promises to be fun. Nuffle, bless your dice.